Why is it so important that everything happen at night? Remember that when they're having the conversation about if we go back into the city or if we stay out here, go into the Aramean camp, if they kill us, whatever, and then they say, yeah, we should go to the Aramean camp, they specifically go in the evening time. The answer cannot be that, well, they don't want to be killed by the Arameans, they don't want it to be seen as an attack. First and foremost, we're talking about 4 people, not a massive army. These 4 people are Mitzrayim. They have, again, not leprosy, but tsaras. They have a skin malady. They don't look like this massive, SEAL Team 6 or whatever coming to kill the Arameans. And on top of it all, they're going to die anyway. What does it matter? That was their whole argument. Whether we stay here, whether we go back into the city, we're going to die. So it's not because of stealth that they're looking to do this in the evening. Rather, there is a spiritual root, a spiritual mirror to everything that happens in the physical. Because in the physical realm, they are stricken with this skin malady, that means in a spiritual sense, they're impure, they're in a dark place, they're in a spiritual darkness. The reason why they are in a spiritual darkness, the reason why they have tsaras, this disease, and the reason why tsaras in general is given is actually not a negative. As much as it is a punishment for negative behavior, in and of itself, it's not a negative. And the verse that tells us in our parsha this week, Mitzayra, where God says, I will inflict tsaras on your houses, he's actually using there the verb, and I will give, the same exact verb as like giving a gift. So in essence, tsaras is a gift. It's a gift because it is a blatant and conspicuous occurrence that must put the person face to face with a problem. You can't ignore your misbehavior from now on. You're stricken with tsaras. You must choose to repent. And in that regard, it is a gift. It's a positive because it leads to a positive end. In the same way, their being in evening time, and again in the spiritual sense, in the spiritual darkness, is not a bad thing. It's not a punishment in and of itself. Rather, it is a positive. They have the ability to transform their dark situation into a lighter one, both on a personal level and now, as we see, on a national level as well. Therefore, they say, if we wait until daybreak, we will incur guilt. Again, practically, there's no downside to waiting until daybreak. They don't have to do this at night. But in the spiritual sense, because they are specifically in that state of spiritual darkness, i.e., nighttime, if they wait until they're personally out of that, if they're personally clear of their tsaras and purified from their tsaras, so now they are at daybreak, that will be guilt because they haven't taken the opportunity to transform that darkness into light.